Hey, it's Brad with BackcountrySkiingCanada.com. Today I want to talk to you about using a transceiver in a chest harness versus a pant pocket. You'll see a lot of people putting in their pant pocket these days, and I just want to explain the pros and cons of each. So traditionally we wear our transceiver in a chest harness that we wear on top of our base layer, underneath all of these layers. So I've got a few layers on here, and there's my transceiver protected against my bottommost base layer. So accessing it takes a little longer because I've got to undo all these layers. Also, when I do access the transceiver and pull it out, now my jackets are open, so I could get a little bit cold. On the torso as well, when I take the transceiver out, it's actually farther away from the snow because I've got to bend down now to get to the snow surface to do those searches. When it's in the transceiver holster on my chest, it's also going to be exposed when I'm skinning up a slope. I won't have these jackets on, I'll be producing a lot of heat, so my transceiver is just sitting exposed. If a slide does come down, it could get ripped off. The one benefit of having it here is it is safer. It's on my torso. I'm typically not going to hit a tree or a rock with my torso, so it's protected and it's a fairly safe location for transceiver. On the downside though, it's close to my radio or my phone. I do carry a radio in my pack, and I typically carry a phone in my chest pocket, so there's a very close proximity there and they could interfere with each other. On the other side, if I do carry it in my pant pocket, like I do with the Peeps Micro here, it's really accessible. One zipper, it's out. I can get at it fairly quickly. It's also close to the ground. I'm already that much closer to the snow surface when I'm searching, so it's nice and close. I don't have to bend over as much. I also don't have to undo all my jackets and get cold because it's just coming out of my pant pocket. So the access is easy and I stay warm. It's also safe when I'm skinning up because it's securely in that pant pocket. These are Black Diamond ski pants, and they've actually got a Peeps pocket built into it, so it's got padding and protection, and it's not on my chest exposed when I'm skinning up. It's always protected in my pant pocket. It's also farther away from my cell phone and radios, which are typically up here and in my pack, so I won't get that interference. It is less safe though because it is on your leg, so you could hit a tree, a rock, a piece of ice or something, so it's not as safe as location for damage, so you do have to be concerned about that. And also, if I don't wear my transceiver on my chest here, if you have the Mammut Pulse, it won't transmit vitals in my pocket. It needs to be up on the chest, so something to be concerned with. So those are the pros and the cons of different locations. I carry my transceiver in my pant pocket. I've been doing it for years now. I find it much more easier to use and accessible. But some things to keep in mind are, if you're going to store it in your pant pocket of your ski pants, it has to have a clip. So again, this Peeps pocket has a really sturdy clip, and it also clips it into the built-in harness inside that pocket as well, so lots of protection. Don't just put it in a pocket and not have it fixed to you, because you could drop it or lose it or get it swept out of your hands as well. No one has ever lost their pants in an avalanche because they can't get over your skis and your boots. You could lose a leg, but at that point you've got bigger things to worry about than your life is at risk, so I don't think that's big of an issue. I think it's fairly safe in there as well. So the other thing too is, if you are carrying a phone or a radio, it needs to be at least 20 centimeters away from that transceiver in airplane or off mode. When you have the phone on, it needs to be 50 centimeters away, so that's a fairly big distance, and again, down in the pocket, it's always going to be that distance away, so it's not a concern. So again, pant pocket, I find it faster, more efficient to access the transceiver. I also find it close to the ground, and there's no interference with my phone or my radio. So I much prefer this location, but we'd be thrilled to hear what you guys think, whether you're still carrying it in your harness on your chest, or if you carry it in your pant pocket, and why you think either works better than the other. So comment below, let us know what you think. I wanted to just say the pros and cons of either and leave it up to you guys to see what you think is the best solution, or what you do day to day. So if you have any questions, put them down in the comments as well. I'll try and answer those. If you're looking for transceiver reviews, go to BackcountrySkiingCanada.com. In the review section, we have lots of transceiver reviews under the safety gear section, and we just reviewed the Peeps Micro as well, so that video is up on the YouTube channel, and we've got the full written review on Backcountry Skiing Canada, so check that out. Thanks very much.